And if you are sitting on a yoga block, please make sure that it's horizontal so that both of your sits bones are connected. And you can always sit with your knees folded or your feet folded back. I prefer a cross-legged seat. Just take a moment here, sit up nice and tall, and close the eyes down. Allow your hands to rest into your lap, anywhere that feels comfortable. Just taking a few moments here, finding some stillness. Bring your awareness to your breath. I want you to give your breath the highest quality of your attention. This morning is all about slowing it down, getting into the body and the breath. All right, wherever you are in your breath cycle, exhale the air out. And take a really deep inhale through the nose. Fill up the lungs. Part the lips, exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that twice more. Big breath in through the nose. Feel the ribs expand, the chest rise. And then exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Feel for a sense of softening and spaciousness. Once more here. Big breath in, fill up. Part the lips, exhale, sigh it out, let it go. All right, seal the lips. You continue to move the breath in and out through your nose. See if you can start to elongate the breath. Smooth the breath out if there are any hard edges. Match the length of your exhale to your length of your inhale. Again, giving your breath the highest quality of your attention. On each inhale, follow the breath as it enters through the nostrils, down the back of the throat, all the way deep down into the belly. And on the exhales, follow the breath as it travels back up the spine, the back of the throat, and out of the nostrils. And again, just bringing your awareness to each inhale and each exhale. Follow the breath in, all the way down into the belly. And then follow the breath out, up the spine. Again, just following the breath as it moves in and out through the body. And take notice, where does the breath flow easily? And maybe notice where the breath doesn't feel so easy. Maybe it's stuck or sticky. Without judgment or criticism, just bringing that awareness to the breath. Now I want you to bring your awareness to the inhale. And the awareness to the pause at the top of the inhale. And then bring your awareness to the exhale. And then that pause at the bottom of the exhale. So our breath has 4 parts. The inhale, the pause at the inhale, the exhale, and the pause at the bottom of the exhale. So just follow this sequence, this 4-part sequence. Right here, see if you can sit up a little taller, reach the crown of the head towards the sky. Root down through your sitting bones. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Heart to lips, sigh it out, let it go. Do one more of those. Big breath in. Maybe even shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. And then exhale, let it go. Press the shoulders down the back. Now if your eyes are closed, feel free to flutter the eyes open. And if you are sitting up on a block, please remove the block and set it at the top of your space. Or if you're on a pillow, you can set the pillow at the top. So if you're sitting cross-legged, switch out the cross of your legs, so opposite shin in front. Root down through the sitting bones. We're going to go through some neck release because I know we all shrug our shoulders up, right, when we're stressed out. So let's release that. Extend your right arm out to the side. Separate your fingers wide. So your fingertips don't have to reach the earth just yet. Just reaching in that direction. Square your shoulders and your hips forward and then drop the right ear to your shoulder. And maybe start to rotate your chin towards the right shoulder. Maybe rotate the chin up towards the sky. So just getting into the left side of the neck. And inhale, pull the chin back through center. Let's switch it out. Drop the left ear to left shoulder. Stay active through your right arm. And then just breathe into the side of the neck. And again, you can rotate the chin towards the shoulder. Maybe rotate the chin up towards the sky. If you find a nice juicy area you want to hang out in, please by all means stay there and breathe. And again, our breath is going to be at the forefront of our experience this morning. So if you find that you're holding your breath or the breath becomes rigid, that is your body's cue to back off and bring your awareness back to the breath. All right, so one more inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Take your left palm to your cheek and just simply press the head back up through neutral. And let's switch it out. Extend the left arm out to the side. Separate the fingers wide so you're active through your arm. Drop your left ear, left shoulder. Begin rotating the chin down towards the shoulder. Maybe rotating the chin back up towards the sky. Moving slowly and gently here. And use the breath. Right, inhale, pull the chin back through neutral, and let's switch it out. Take the right ear, right shoulder. And maybe rotating the chin up towards the sky, and then moving slowly chin towards the shoulder. Stay active through your left arm to help release the neck. Let's take one more big breath here. Stay for the exhale. Take your right palm to your cheek and then just give your head a little assist back up through center. Take an interlaced grip at the base of your skull. Hug your elbows in towards your forehead. Root down through your sitting bones and try not to stick your low ribs out. Hug your low ribs back in. With the elbows wrapped around your forehead, start to lift your chin off the chest. Elbow tips up towards the sky. Keep hugging the low ribs in. And very gently, without pulling, start to tuck your chin. So keep the elbows wrapped around the forehead. This will help open up through the upper back, the upper traps portion of our back. Stay long through your spine. You're not pulling on your head, just a little added weight from the arms. Just send your breath to any areas of tension or tightness. Take one more big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Keep your chin tucked. Release the grip and take all 10 finger pads to the front of your face and just assist your head back up through neutral. Extend your right arm out to the side. This time I want your palm to plant onto your mat. Square your shoulders and hips forward. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over, side stretch. So again, we're not collapsing through the chest. Stay lifted through your chest. You might even take the gaze up towards the sky. Stay rooted through the left sitting bone. Just getting a nice side body stretch here. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, simply fold over your right knee, both palms to the earth. Getting a nice little QL stretch here. Send your breath to that low back portion. And then using the strength of your arms, inhale, slowly start to press yourself up. We re-square the hips and the shoulders. Extend your left arm out to the side, palm to the earth. Inhale, lift the right arm up and over, side stretch. So you don't want to lift off of the seat. You want to stay grounded through the right sitting bone. Maybe lift the gaze up towards the sky. Just feeling this nice side body opening. One more big breath in. And then exhale, simply rotate your torso over your left knee, both arms to the earth. And you can drop the head, you can close the eyes if that feels good. And now we're breathing into the low left side of our back. One more big breath in. Stay for that breath out. And then using the strength of your arms, inhale, slowly start to press yourself up. Roll over the knees, come into a tabletop position. So stack your wrist underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. How are we doing, friends? You with me? Okay. So separate the fingers wide. Rotate the eyes of the elbows forward. So tops of the feet down to the earth. If you need a little bit more grip, you can curl the toes under. This will give you a little bit more stability. Let's move through some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly down, extend the crown of the head, sits bones up, cow pose. Exhale, cat, tuck the tail, navel to spine, pop up your back, head hangs heavy. Twice more through. Inhale, cow pose, reach the heart forward, widen through the collarbones, keep the core engaged. Exhale, cat pose, navel to spine, tuck your tail, head hangs heavy. Use your breath, friends. Once more through. Inhale's cow. Exhale is cat pose, navel to spine, press the floor away. Inhale, come back through a neutral tabletop and feel free to move in any way that feels good. I like to circle my hips here. You can find some side bends. Maybe barrel rolls to the chest, just anything that feels intuitive, any kind of movement. So you can get into the physical form, start to explore. All right, so start to even out your sides if you've taken any asymmetrical movements. Come back through neutral tabletop. Bring your toes to touch behind you. Uncurl the toes if you have them curled under. Widen through your knees to the edge of your mat. Child's pose. Sit your hips down towards your heels. Extend the arms out in front of you. Forehead can come to the earth. And just take some deep breaths here. Feel the belly expand between the thighs on each inhale. And each exhale, feel for a sense of spaciousness and softness. Take one big breath here. Full breath out. And then inhale, slowly start to press yourself up. Come back into that tabletop position. Down dog is where we're headed. So curl the toes under. Lift your hips high. So feet are hip width distance, arms are shoulder width distance. Separate the fingers really wide so you have a solid foundation through the palms. You can always bend your knees in this shape, but think about pressing your sits bones up towards the sky and hugging your low ribs in so you have a nice, long, flat spine. Gaze goes between your legs. Relax the neck and soften the shoulders out of the ears. Take an inhale here. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's do that twice more. Big breath in. Full breath out, let it go. One more inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look forward, top of your space, and just take some small steps towards your hands. Inhale's halfway lift, so you can bring your fingertips to your shins, maybe to your thighs. Shift your weight forward so you're lighter through your heels and press your shoulder blades onto your back. Soften the knees, exhale, forward fold. Twice more, inhale's halfway lift. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, soften the knees, forward fold. Once more, inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big bend in your knees, low belly in. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Chin can come up last. Roll the shoulder blades out of the ears. And then flip the palms forward. Press the shoulder blades onto the back. Inhales, upward salute. Reach up, maybe look up. Palms touch, bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold, belly in. Inhale's halfway lift. Find that nice long spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Hold here. You can always take your knees down in this shape if you need more contact with the earth. If your knees are lifted, I want your legs just as strong as your arms and your core. Just building a little bit of heat through the midsection. Keep the chin off of your chest. Gazes down towards the mat. One more inhale here. Exhale, knees down, belly down. Uncurl the toes, tops of the feet to the earth. Extend your right arm out to the side, so elbow out, kind of like a half goalpost, or you can extend your arm long. Press into your left palm. Stack your hips on top of one another. So I want your right cheek to the earth. And your left leg could float around, or maybe you take your foot to the mat below, knee up towards the sky. And so here we're just getting into that pectoral muscle. So the arm is out to the side like this, or maybe straight. Because if you think about it, what have we all been doing lately? Hunched over computer screens, right? Exactly. So this is going to help open that pectoral muscle. Make sure you send your breath to your pec. Yes. Breathe deeply, because when we breathe deeply, we fuel our body and we calm the mind. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Come all the way down to your belly, and let's switch it out. So right palm down, left arm out. So half goalpost or extend the arm straight. Left side of your face to the earth, press into the right palm, stack the hips. And just breathe into your left upper chest. Again, this right leg could float here, or maybe you bend the knee and take the foot to the earth. Really breathe deeply into any areas of tension or tightness. Make sure your head is resting and supported. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Come all the way down to your belly. Take your fingertips in alignment with your collarbones. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale is cobra. So pull the shoulders out of the ears. Reach the heart forward. Legs are super strong behind you. Exhale, release, forehead to floor. Twice more. Inhale, cobra. Elbows hug in towards your rib cage. Exhale, forehead to floor. Once more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead to floor. Press into your palms. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is child's pose. Toes touch, knees wide. Forehead rest onto the earth. Arms extend overhead. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, slowly start to press yourself up. That tabletop position. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog, hips up and back. You can walk the legs out if that feels good. Shake your hips side to side. All right, inhale, look forward. Exhale, take some steps to the top of your space. Inhale's halfway lift, finding that nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees. Big bend in the knees, low belly in. Inhale, round up, one vertebrae at a time. And then shrug the shoulders down your back, flip the palms forward. Inhale's upward salute, reach up. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank, take a breath in. Exhale, knees down, belly down, uncurl the toes. One cobra, inhale, pull the heart forward, press the toenails into the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is child's pose, toes touch, knees wide. Deeper breath in, a fuller breath out. Inhale, press up, tabletop position. Curl the toes under. Exhale is downward facing dog, hips up and back. Adding on, inhale, look forward. Exhale, take some steps to the top of your space. Inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees deeply, low belly in. Inhale, round up one vertebrae at a time. Shrug the shoulders down your back. Flip the palms forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart center. All right, so adding on from here, step your left leg back. So right leg forward lunge, and I'm going to turn around so you guys can see me, but you stay facing the same direction you are. So right leg forward lunge. You're going to take the inner edge of your left foot down, opening it up, warrior two. So if you need to lengthen your stance, you can. Just make sure that the right knee is stacked over the ankle. Right toes are pointing straight ahead. And then tee out the arms. Press down onto the outer edge of your left foot. And then soften the shoulders out of the ears. You can take the gaze over the right fingertips. Maybe bend the right knee a little deeper. Flip your right palm. Inhale is reverse warrior 2. So reach up and back. Try not to back out of the lunge. Keep the lunge in your right leg. And then exhale is extended side angle. Take your right forearm, right thigh, left bicep by the ear. And we're going to flow through this. So keep the bend in your right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Reach up and back. Exhale is extended side angle. Twice more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale is extended side angle. Once more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale is extended side angle. Come up to standing 5-pointed star. Toes out, heels in. So make yourself big here. And then rotate the toes in. Bring your hands to heart center. So heels out, toes in. You can always bring your hands to your hips. Exhale is forward fold. So you can always bend your knees here. You can always take a block or hands to the earth. Shift your weight forward so you're lighter through your heels. And then exhale, forward fold. Rotate the sits bones up towards the sky. Inhale's half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's halfway lift. Rotate to the right. Right foot forward lunge. Step your right leg back. Knees down. Belly down. Inhale is cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Toes touch, knees wide. Deeper breath in. Deeper breath out. Inhale, press up tabletop. Exhale is downward facing dog, hips up and back. And I'll turn back around so I can see you guys. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space. Inhale's half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big bend in the knees. Inhale, round up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Flip the palms forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands through heart. All right, this time step your right leg back. So left leg forward lunge. And then inner edge of your right foot down, warrior 2. So left toes are pointing straight ahead. And again, you might have to lengthen your stance. Stack your left knee over your ankle. And then press down onto the outer edge of your right foot. So right leg is just as strong as your left. Soften the shoulders out of the ears. And take the gaze over the left fingertips. Maybe bend your left knee a little deeper. Flip the palm. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. So reach up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm to your thigh. Right bicep by your ear. Again, we're going to flow through that 3 times. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Keep the bend into your left knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Use the breath. Again, the breath is at the forefront of your experience today. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Once more, inhale, reverse. Keep the bend in the left knee. I know your leg is talking to you, but we're almost out of this. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, upward. Torso comes upward. 5-pointed star, toes out, heels in. Now rotate the toes in, heels out. Hands can always come to your hips. Exhale is forward fold. Hands can come to a block or the earth in front of you. Shift your weight forward so you're lighter through the heels. And again, you can always bend your knees if you need a little bit more forgiveness in the hamstrings. Inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Once more, inhale's half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rotate the sits bones up towards the sky. Say hello, hamstrings. Thank you for all that you do for me. Inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, rotate to the left. Lunge, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Breath in. Exhale, knees down, belly down, uncurl the toes. Inhale is cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, tabletop, knees wide. Exhale is child's pose, toes touch. Forehead to the earth. Take a bigger breath in, a fuller breath out. Once more, big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. All right, inhale, press yourself up, tabletop position. Root down through your left palm. Inhale, lift the right arm up, wiggle the fingers. You can open up to the right side of your space. And then exhale, thread your needle. So right palm up, right shoulder, right cheekbone to the earth. Keep your hips high over your knees. And just allow the right shoulder to become really heavy into the earth. You can start to walk your left fingertips towards the top of your space, elbow up towards the sky. And then press into your finger pads so you can deepen through the twist. Or option to take a half bind, reaching around, finding your right hip crease. Bigger breath in. Fuller breath out. If you have that half bind, release the bind. Everyone press into your left palm. Inhale, unthread your needle, open it up to the right side of your space, wiggle the fingers again, and exhale, release. Tabletop position. Let's move into the other side. Root down through your right palm. Inhale, left arm lifts, open to the left side of your space, wiggle the fingers, circle the wrist, and then exhale, thread the needle. Left palm up, left shoulder, left cheekbone to the earth. Keep your hips high over your knees. Just allow the left shoulder and the left ear to become heavy into the earth. That right palm, you can start to walk it towards the top of your space, elbow up towards the sky, and then press into all 10 finger pads to deepen the twist. Or option to take the half bind, reach around, find the left hip crease. Just breathe deeply. See if you can smooth out the breath. All right, if you have that half bind, release the bind. Everyone press into the right palm. Inhale, unthread the needle, open it up to the left side of your space, wiggle the fingers once more. And then exhale, release, tabletop position. And let's take a cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly down, extend the crown of the head, sits bones up. Exhale, cat pose, navel to spine. Inhale, come back through neutral tabletop, curl the toes under. Exhale is downward facing dog, hips up and back. Feel free to walk your legs out. All right, just a little bit more standing, and we're going to do our floor series. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space. Cue change here. Bring your toes to touch. I bet Sarah knows where we're going. All right, so toes touch. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down and back. So I'm going to face the camera here. You can always do chair with your feet separated. Just try not to let the knees fall outward or collapse inward. If you're doing it with your toes touch, Zip up your legs and then biceps up by your ears. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can always bring your hands more forward, or you can always bring your hands to heart center. So if you've got shoulder stuff going on, you can find an arm variation. So in chair pose, take a peek down, make sure you can see your toes. If you can't, press your knees back a little further, and then chin comes parallel to the earth. Full breath in. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Try not to pull your right hip crease back. Pull your right hip crease forward. Take a peek down, make sure the knees are flush. Inhale back through center, stay low in the hips. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Square your hips forward and twist from your midsection. Inhale back through center. Exhale, ground down. Inhale's upward salute, lengthen the legs. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Feel free to close the eyes. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Just allow any of those sensations to settle. That energy that we created with that shape. All right, if the eyes are closed, follow the eyes open. Inhale, upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees on the way down. Inhale's halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees down, belly down, uncurl the toes. Last cobra of today's class. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose, knees wide. Drop your hips towards your heels. Take a few breaths here. Deeper breath in and a fuller breath out. Now inhale, press yourself up, tabletop position. And just sit your hips back onto your heels, roll over onto one side. Nice job, friends. So if you do have a yoga block, maybe have that handy within reach. Grab the backs of your knees, give yourself a little assist, come all the way down onto your back. Take your feet hip width distance, extend your right leg up towards the sky, flex the ankle, press out through the heel, and then exhale, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So supine figure 4, you can always stay here with the left leg grounded. Option to thread your needle and take an interlace grip behind the left hamstring. Keep your right ankle flexed and start to pull the left knee towards the left shoulder. If you want even more sensation, take the right elbow and press the right knee away from your chest. And again, keeping the right ankle flexed. And then sending the breath to the outer edge of your right hip. And again, breathe deeply. Send your breath to any areas of tension or tightness. And at this point in class, you can always close your eyes down. All right, if you have that interlace grip, release the grip. Take your left foot to the earth. Uncross the ankle and then pull the right knee in towards your chest. Option 2, extend the left leg long if it feels okay on your low back. And just pulling the right knee towards your chest. And release. Take the right foot to the earth. If your left leg is long, bend the knee. Extend your left leg up towards the sky. Flex the ankle, press through the heel. Supine figure 4. Cross the left ankle over your right thigh. You can always stay grounded with the right foot, or option to thread your needle and take an interlace grip behind the right hamstring. Pull the right knee towards right shoulder. Keep the left ankle flexed. And again, if you want even more sensation, you can start to press the left knee away from your chest with the left elbow. Just send the breath to the outer edge of your left hip, or anywhere that their sensation is a little intense. Keeping that mindful breath, that intentional breathing. More deeper breath in. If you have that grip, exhale, release. Take the right foot to the earth. Uncross the leg. Interlace grip on top of the left shin. Pull the left knee in towards your belly. Option to extend your right leg long. Keep your head resting onto the mat and take a slight tuck of your chin. Just so the neck is long. One more breath in. And exhale, release the left foot to the earth. If your right leg is long, bend the knee, take your foot. So this is where you may want your yoga block or a pillow. You can always use a pillow too. Take your feet hip width distance. We're going to come into 2 back bends. Bridge pose. Press into the heels. Lift your hips up off of the earth. Try not to let the knees fall outward or collapse inward. Keep the knees going straight ahead. Maybe start to walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Option, take an interlace grip. Lengthen the chin off of your chest. Just a slight engagement through the glutes. Press in the heels, maybe lift the hips a little higher. If you have that interlace grip, release the grip. And everyone slowly lower your spine to the earth. You can take your feet wide and allow the knees to collapse in, or soles of the feet together, knees wide. Maybe place your hands onto your torso and close the eyes down. Bringing your awareness back to the breath. Maybe observe and see how the breath moves through your body at this point in class. Feel the rise and the fall of the belly with each inhale and each exhale. If your knees are wide, take your hands to the outer edges of your knees, fold them in through center. We're going to come into a second back bend. So I'm going to give you some options. You can come back into that bridge. If you have a block or a pillow, you can come into supported bridge. So if you have a block, I would highly suggest either second or lowest level. Just lift the hips, take the block or pillow underneath your sacrum, and then allow the hips to be supported. Arms down by your sides. Close the eyes down. If you're in regular bridge or have an interlace grip, take 3 more breaths right where you are, and then slowly release back down to the mat. Now, if you're in supported bridge, feel free to leave the block or pillow underneath you. If you're in bridge and you're back down onto the mat, you can still do all the same leg motions, even if you're not supported by a block. Everyone slowly start to pull the knees in towards your chest. You can pause here. Maybe this is where you stay. Option to extend your legs up towards the sky. This is called waterfall. And you don't have to get your legs straight. You can keep a bend and just stacking the joints so the legs feel like they're kind of floating in air. Of course, you're going to keep the eyes closed. Now, if your legs are extended up towards the sky, you can slowly start to bend the knees in towards your chest. Take a moment here to pause. And slowly, with control, start to take one foot to the earth, opposite foot down. If you're on a block, press into your heels just enough to remove the block or pillow. Set it aside and allow your spine to rest onto the mat. We're going to find that counter pose. So soles of the feet together, knees wide, or feet wide, knees together. And again, placing your hands onto your torso. Just feel the rise and the fall of the belly. If your knees are wide, use your arms and your hands to assist them back through center. And everyone pull your knees in towards your chest, tee out your arms. Supine twist. Exhale, knees go to the left, right shoulder to the earth. Chin can stay up through middle, or you can rotate your chin towards the right shoulder. And breathe all the way down the right side body into the right outer hip. And then exhale, feel for a sense of softening. Once more, big breath in. Exhale, soften. Inhale, pull the right knee through center. Left knee meets. Readjust your hips as needed. Exhale, supine twist. Knees go right. Left shoulder to the earth. Option to rotate your chin towards your left shoulder. Breathe all the way down the left side body into the outer left hip. Exhale, soften. Once more, big breath in. Exhale, soften. Inhale, pull the left knee back through center, right knee meets. Readjust your hips as needed. And then take your knees wide, happy baby. You can grab the backs of the knees. You can grab your ankles. You can grab the edges of your feet. Feel free to rock side to side, massaging the back. All right, slowly release the grip. Pull your knees back through center. Reach around your shins. Pull the tops of your thighs into the belly. Maybe curl your forehead up towards your knees. Give yourself a nice hug. And then exhale, release. Our final Shavasana. I'm going to give you some options today. If you have that pillow, you can always take a pillow behind the knees to support the back of the knees. This actually might feel really good for the low back. Option to take the soles of the feet together, knees wide. I know for me this gets pretty intense. Or option to simply extend the legs long. Separate the feet wide, allow the toes to follow away from one another. And close the eyes down. Soften the shoulders out of the ears. Arms are down by your sides, palms face up. Just allow the entire body to become heavy into the earth. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Soften through the jaw and the throat. And just settle into your stillness. Enjoy these final few moments here. I will let you know when it's time to come out. All right, keeping your stillness first, take a deeper breath in through your nose. Heart to lips, sigh it out, let it go. Do one more of those together. Big breath in, fill up. Open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. You can slowly start to rock your head side to side. You wiggle the toes, the fingers. Circle the wrists and the ankles. When you are ready, take the arms overhead, find a full body stretch. You can point the toes, flex the feet. Take a big belly breath. And slowly start to pull the knees in towards your chest. And feel free to roll over onto whichever side feels most inviting. Feel free to keep the eyes closed. Using the strength of your arms, slowly start to press yourself up. Come into a comfortable seat. Bring the palms to touch your heart center. Allow the thumbs to rest onto the breastplate. Root down through your sitting bones. Find a nice long spine. And just take a slight tuck of chin. Offer up gratitude for the heartbeat below and the breath within. Thank yourself for prioritizing showing up on your mat this morning, connecting with your breath, turning inward, connecting with the physical form, moving with intention and purpose. Thank you all so very much for allowing me the honor of guiding you through your practice this morning. I bow and say namaste.